Mountain Pringles? Okay, they had a 2-for-1 Pringles deal at the convenience. What flavor? Both pizza. I just got 2 pizza. That's my favorite flavor of Pringles. The pizza flavor? Hi! 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 I'm home! I'm back! Hi! Hi! Hi, hi. How you guys doing? Hi. Good. What time is it? Good afternoon. It's not a morning right now. It's afternoon. Remember to tweet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, yeah. Let's tweet. What should we say in the tweet? Sorry for snacking during the start of the stream. No, I'm not sorry, actually. I was kind of hungry. Alright. Now live. Ooh. Hello? They're all perped up. Thank you so much, Command. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have my own doggy ears now. You like them? You like them? Wow. I'm back. Did you miss me? Space. Link below. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay, hi. Mono-chan, ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. You miss me? Oh, you guys are so cute. Hi, Tabemonos. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's only been like 4 days. I miss you too, though. Hi. Yesterday was weird. Yeah, you like my April Fool's prank. I really liked the April Fool's prank of like the spoilered image saying that it contained nudity. I was like laughing maniacally to myself posting that. I was like rubbing my hands together. I'll get him this time. I'll get him this time. Yeah. Do you like stereo Monet? I'm gonna be honest. I normally don't like care that much about April Fools. I don't know if care is the right word. I don't normally put a lot of effort into April Fools. Just because I don't know, I'm funny every day. I'm funny every day of the week. I don't need a specific holiday to be funny, right? But I don't know, it's something about April Fools that makes me think like man, I really like I gotta have like, you know, like an extra good joke, and it's like all my jokes are little, you know? Funny smelling. Shut. And also, I was tired, guys. I was really tired. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I didn't have the energy or the time, honestly, for a stream, but I hope you had fun with my shenanigans on Twitter anyway. Spoiler was evil. Well, guess what? There is new mono art. There is a new sexy mono skeb. I will post it for members later. It's very cute. It's very cute. I was surprised to see that there is there's like an alternative wearing the office outfit that I designed for the happy hour stream, where I was an office lady outside the vending machines. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I thought it was really cute. Yeah, it has the office lady outfit, and I thought that was adorable. By the way, thank you, Top, for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, you guys will get to see it in members, and probably as a thumbnail. Yeah. I'll probably use it for the next ASMR thumbnail. Yeah, I'm being etched into history. It makes me so happy. I just make these little outfits on the fly. Makes me happy that they become a thing. That was your first stream, the OL stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think back on it and I'm like, man, I really did just like, because yesterday I was like scrolling through my channel and I was like looking at all my thumbnails and looking at all the streams I did, and that like some of my very first streams were me getting drunk and saying unhinged stuff. And then the happy hour. That was kind of fun. Honestly. Did a lot of unhinged stuff. Oh my god, yeah, I was talking about Skyrim mods and all that sort of stuff. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Let me restart my chat, hold on. My chat not working! There you go. Okay. Blah. Oh, it shows frozen on my chat, on my... Hold on. Can I do this? There we go. Blah. Blah. Hi, sorry about that. I don't know if that was YouTube or me. I don't know. But we're back. Blah. What was I talking about? Talking about Skyrim sex mods and it was Todd. He doesn't want me to talk about how all my characters in Skyrim had 8K skin textures with the sweat dripping down. And armor sets ripped from Terra Online. And the magic spells in Skyrim that just make NPCs immediately get naked. That was the funniest. Honestly, that was the funniest. There was a point... There was a point where I got so tired of playing Skyrim, because it's like, I'm gonna be real, those mods aren't really that exciting, right? Like, yeah, okay, you can make your Skyrim characters naked. They don't look hot, you know? They don't really look hot. They just look very artificial, right? And so I would just like, I would go to these important NPCs and I'd just be like, you know, like, I cast and get naked. And then I would just make them get naked and then that was it. Yeah, I made it into this. That was the most fun. I was trying to get all these other crazy mods running, but it's like one of those things where like you install way too much, you know? Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna do some more drinking streams soon, probably. Before I talk about my trip, I guess I should talk a little bit about the upcoming week. Let me get my schedule. Ba-bam! Oh my god. That'll never take my food and I are going. You're so right. You're so right. Anyway, here's the schedule. Let me make it a little smaller. Schedule jump scare. There you go. Did I not download the texture packs? I did. I had like the texture packs that made all my characters look like hyper realistic, sweaty models. You know, there was like, you know, perky boobs with the sweat dripping down. They were like 8K resolution. You know, it's totally unnecessary. Yeah. So yeah, here's what we've got today, this week. Isn't the drawing cute? It's very cute. Very, very, very cute. So, today we are having our little trip Zatsu. And then, mostly, I just wanted to hang out. You know, I just wanted to hang out today. I kind of just, I don't know, I wanted to hang out. I realized we haven't really had just like a moment, like hanging out, being on the rooftop like this in a while. So I thought, why not? Yeah? So, that's today. Tomorrow! I'm so excited. After my meetings, tomorrow, we're gonna have Petalite Mario Kart. You guys know how much I love Mario Kart. So I'm excited. We decided to all of Petalite do it. And then you'll be able to play it with us. I don't know how... I don't know if we're probably gonna do it through a tournament, just like how we do it on my streams. I don't know how the other girls want to do it, but I assume that's how it's gonna get done, right? So hopefully I can help set that up if needed, right? But just be aware that if I see you with a freaking Yoshi and a teddy bear cart, I'm judging you. Just know that I'm sitting here and I'm gonna make fun of you. And I'm gonna be like, this guy's a tryhard. This guy went online and saw the freaking Mario Kart meta, and he's a tryhard. It's on site. So Thursday. Oh, dude, it hurts to it hurts to take days off. I didn't want to take any days off. I wanted to stream every day this week. But and I'll talk about this when I talk about the trip. I have to force myself to take some days off this week, and I gotta work on some stuff, right? You won't see us because you're down in last place. Or shut up! Shut up! You don't know anything. Peh. Peh. You don't know anything. But anyway, on Friday, I figured we can get hyped up for an exciting weekend, because this weekend is the Gen 3 debut. V4Mirai's 3rd generation is coming out. And I'll be doing a watch along with Mari. But on Friday, I thought it'd be cool to do a what's it called? A DJ set. A DJ set. So I think it's gonna be fun. Nothing crazy. I think I'm gonna do another vertical DJ set. I just want to mix. You know? I just kind of want to mix. Right? So on Friday we're gonna have a party. Bring some drinks. Right? And then that's gonna be pretty late at night. It's gonna be 8 p.m. Pacific. Around 11 Eastern. Or East Coast time. Yeah. Then Saturday, yeah, 5 p.m. we're gonna be doing the Lunalia Gen 3 debut watch-alongs. That's gonna be with with a buddy. And then I'd like to do another vertical stream Saturday night. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a mono burger. It could end up being a mono burger, but it might not be. It might not be a mono burger. I think it might just be something kind of nice, right? Yeah, let's cheer them on. Honestly, I'm still a little nervous about Gen 3. Like, I have definitely tried to be more not as shy, right? Cause I know last week I was I'm so scared, right? But I'm trying to get out of my shell a little bit, right? At the end of the day, it takes me, right? It's gotta be me that stops being so shy. So, but Yumi, well, I'm not gonna sign up. I'm not. How do I say this, right? I'm a little excited to learn about the other girls, but I don't, I don't want to force anything, right? I don't want to be intimidating. How do I word this? I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? I don't know how to word this. I'm still a little I'm still a little shy. It's gonna take a little bit of time, I think, but I hope they like me. Boundaries? I don't know if that I don't think that's it. I don't yeah, I want to ease into it, right? I don't want to scare anybody, right? I get scared when it's I don't know. Yeah, I want a genuine connection. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't I want to go at my own pace. Yeah. That's the word. I want to go at my own pace. I do want everything to be natural. So I hope you, I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what I'm saying. Yeah. I want the interaction to be natural, right? So give me some time, give me some space, right? No matter how I say this, it feels awkward. So so yeah. Sorry. I know I'm done with the sickness. I want to be cool, right? I want to be cool. I don't know. Ask me about this again in a couple days. Maybe break the ice as a gift, like a cool rock you found or something. Yeah, people don't really gift cool rocks anymore. I should do that, It's like, hey, I found this cool rock, Yeah, I just had my cool up cherry pops. I gotta take things slow, okay? I'm slowly getting socialized. I'm like a pet that you gotta socialize them, Anyway, on Sunday, I'm taking you all to church. I saw Mari's schedule. I saw Mari's having a members only ASMR this weekend, so I'm taking you guys to church. I think you guys need it. And honestly, I kind of need it too. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm taking you all to the freaking to the God's temple to get absolved of all of your sins, so you can enjoy Mari's stream without any guilt, without any sin. God will forgive you. I don't know if he'll forgive me. Will there be a nun mono? Nah, I don't think so. But I am excited about the stream on Sunday. The stream on Sunday will be about Terry Davis and Temple OS. For this kind of stream, I gotta be like 50% serious, right? Because anybody that's been around the internet long enough knows that Terry Davis can be kind of a controversial topic. Because basically, long story short, Terry Davis was a very mentally ill and troubled man. And he said a lot of things online and did a lot of things and caused a lot of issue on the internet and attracted, certain kinds of people. That's just the reality of it, right? So, of course, I have to be like 50% serious, right, on Sunday. But I also want to be a little goofy, right? Because Temple OS can be kind of a fun OS to explore, right? So I want to teach you guys a little bit about the history and what all of this is, and then play around with his creations. For anybody that doesn't know who that is, Terry Davis was a genius programmer, passed away a couple years ago. It's a very strange and fascinating story about a genius mastermind, right? He made Temple OS. Yeah, he made Temple OS, which basically is an operating system made completely from scratch out of a programming language that he made also completely from scratch. And this operating system was created because Terry Davis had very severe schizophrenia. And he believed that one day he was contacted by God to create a temple for him as a programming language. So Temple OS is meant to be God's temple. It's meant to be God's temple, but it's in an operating system. It's very, very, very fascinating. And it's really cool. So, The CIA involved in any way? Possibly. We don't truly know. We do not truly know. But anyway, that's gonna be the week. Yay! Yay! I can't promise that there won't be any like Twitter spaces and stuff like that. I wanted to do ASMR so bad this week, but I have so much shit to do. I have a lot to do this week, so I had to hold myself back, like tape myself to the wall. Because if it had been up to me, there would have been like 2 member streams this week. And, like a stream every single day. And blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. Right? Talking members ASMR, public ASMR. I did a members ASMR recently, so I think I should do a public ASMR again. But we'll see. We'll see. Plus, well, let's not talk about the members ASMR. Let's not talk about it. Anyway. Anyway, I gotta go to church. I gotta go to church. Somebody's gotta take me to church. I'm gonna take myself, right? And then owa owa. Owa 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 owa. Owa 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 owa. Taxes and Blockbuster. Oh my god, I know. I know. I know. Oh my gosh. Come on, is the water up? I wanna wash my hands. I gotta tell you guys a secret. I had to go pee before stream, but the water at the rooftop is shut off right now. And I couldn't wash my hands. I really want to wash my hands. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go check if it's back on. Because I really want to wash my hands. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Hey, back on. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Did you hear me screaming? Did you hear me screaming? Sorry. You can borrow some water from the top tank of the toilet. My toilet doesn't have a tank! No joke, I have a freaking public toilet in my bathroom. Like, it has one of those freaking flush levers that you have to, like, push with your foot. Sorry, I screamed because the pipes here in the rooftop are not very good. And so I've talked about how you know the amenities here on the rooftop are not exactly the best, right? But I turned on the faucet and the faucet like sputtered really violently and it scared me, and then the water came out brown, so I was like, ah, damn it. But I let it run for a minute and the water came out clean again, so I washed my hands. We're good. We're good. We're good. That's how it's been around here. That's how it's been around here. Yeah, the old pipes in the school. Yeah. they've been working on it. The landlord was sending a lot of text messages about like, oh, you know, water will be, you know, the pipes will be getting worked on. Blah 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 blah, all that stuff, right? Anyway, sorry. I wash my hands now. I feel better. Thanks. What was I talking about before? What else? Oh yeah! I had a Chivo invasion yesterday. That was very cute. So yesterday, all the tabemonos on Discord, on the V4Mirai Discord, got together and all became Chivo-fied. And it was very, very cute. It was very cute. It was a little Chivo madness. Everybody was like ending their sentences with Chivo. Little tabemono madness, right? It'd be like, I got home from my trip and they were like, welcome home, Chivo! And it was like, everybody was tabemono-fied. It was really, really, really cute. And I have to say, if you participated, thank you. It brought a very nice smile, big grin, on my face. Thank you so much. It was really cute. Like I said, I don't know, something about April Fools. I'm always kind of like, man, this is a lot of work, right? But I didn't expect to get pranked by you guys. It's very cute. Thank you, so. Thank you. Thank you. You guys definitely made my day a lot happier. It was really cute. I was kind of hoping that it would never end because I kept thinking like, man, they are so cute. They are so cute doing this. I kind of hope it never ends. But thank you once again. So let's talk about our trip. That's the reason why I was gone in the last couple days. So, where do I start? I'm gonna be real. I was a little like overwhelmed last week. Maybe nobody noticed it but me. But I feel like last week I was very like out of it. I don't know. Maybe somebody noticed it. Maybe nobody noticed it. But last week I was very like, I don't know, tired, out of it. I feel like I wasn't as funny. I feel like I wasn't as productive last week, right? Yeah, I was really low energy. I do that every week, to be fair. Bleh. But it's because honestly, the last couple of weeks or so, really the last like 2-3 weeks or so, a lot of deadlines have kind of like been piling up on me, and my time management has been really crappy. So I was, admittedly, yes, I was suffering just a little bit of burnout. But it's strange because a lot of times when I've like felt burnout before, it's like this burnout of like I'm doing my best and I'm getting no results, right? It's a little different lately. Lately, I'm doing my best and I do feel like I'm getting results, right? I feel like our Tabemono community is growing more than ever, right? Is there a freaking Domino's ad? Get some freaking pizza, idiots. But, yeah, basically, lately I've been feeling pretty good, right? Cause I've been working really hard. And I do see the results, right? The channel is growing, right? We're getting new tabemonos, right? Streams are getting more fun. V4Mirai is growing. Generally, I think that things are going really well, right? I'm pretty happy. Right. But I was feeling a little just like, I don't know, like just a little physically burnt out. So I was like, alright, I need a moment. I was going a little too hard with the double streams sometimes. As much as I love doing them, honestly, I wish I could. But my body was kind of like yelling at me to stop. So I took a little trip. And there was an anime con happening. And I didn't even buy a badge for it. Such a freaking cheapskate. I didn't even buy a badge for the con, but I kind of just wanted to be around, you know? I just kind of wanted to be in that kind of how do you call it? Like just like the atmosphere, right? There's something about being at a convention and like seeing all the cosplayers and seeing the city like covered in cosplayers and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted that atmosphere, right? So I took a little trip, right? And it was very fun, right? I went by myself. I was gonna meet up with some friends. Unfortunately, God, like 90% of the friends that I wanted to see didn't go. I only saw a couple of friends. But okay, where do I start? So let me tell you, because actually I have a lot of funny stories to tell you this weekend. So the day that I was Thursday that I was getting ready to head out, right? I had to cancel the Temple OS stream because basically the only way I could get to my destination without having to travel in the freaking middle of the night and go to the sketchy parts of town, right? Or if I had to, I had to cancel stream and I had to get on earlier transportation, right? Because otherwise I wasn't gonna make it and everything was getting sold out. So in the morning, some of you may have seen, a couple of days ago, sometime last week, I stumbled upon the Japanese dub of the 80s sitcom Alf. This is very important context for the entire trip. I have to teach you about Japanese Alf, okay? For anybody that doesn't know, Alf is a TV show. It's a sitcom from the 80s. About a 20-something, the equivalent of a 20-something-year-old alien, a fuzzy alien guy, right? That crashes into American suburbia. Right? Here, let me show you what Alf looks like. Hold on. The rabbit hole goes very deep. I gotta tell you a lot about Alf. So this is... Hold on. This is... Let me bring up Alf on screen. Oh my god, Alf jump scare. Sorry. So this is Alf. This is Alf. He is an alien from the planet of Melmac or something like that. I forget what the heck his planet is from. But he lands in an American suburban home and starts living with this family. This was apparently a very, very, very popular show back in the 80s, right? I didn't grow up with this show. I didn't even know what Alf was until last week. I knew it was a TV show. I never knew what it was about until last week. So it was very fascinating to me, right? So basically, it was really popular in Mexico. I never saw it. That's so funny. But your dad would watch Alf when you were a toddler. So basically, some YouTube, basically some new company, Shout Studio, got the rights to Alf recently and has been streaming it on YouTube 24/7 in every language. So there's Alf in English, Alf in Spanish, Alf in German, and then of course there's Alf in Japanese. It turns out that Alf was really popular in Japan, which doesn't freaking surprise me, right? Because for some reason, you guys know that movie Ted? The teddy bear, the obscene, rude teddy bear, voiced by Peter, Family Guy. For some reason, Ted is also really popular in Japan. So I don't know why. I don't know why, right? Yeah, It was yeah. It's I don't know why. Like Ted is really popular in Japan, and so is Alf, I guess, right? So it has a Japanese dub. So I thought it was really funny, right? I was like, haha, you know, so funny. Alf in Japanese, you know, goofy Alf Japanese dub. So I put it on. For like the last like week and a half, right? I was just kind of putting it on randomly. I actually I fell asleep to it one night. I had it on. I had Japanese Alf on, and I was getting ready for bed. And I was thinking, you know what? This is like strangely soothing. Something about this like sitcom format is like strangely soothing. And so I had it on in my phone, and I put it next to my pillow, and I fell asleep listening to Alf. I fell asleep listening to Japanese Alf. So then I woke up. You got that Alf ASMR for deep sleep. So then, I was getting ready, right? I was like packing up all my stuff and everything to go out on my trip, and I was like, you know what? Because normally I kind of need like music or something to like get dressed. Like just like, you know, I put something on my phone. Put something on my speakers while I'm getting dressed or like finishing getting ready or something like that, right? So I put Japanese Alf on again. And here's the thing, right? Like I tried watching the English Alf, and yeah, call me a weeaboo all you want. It wasn't as good. It wasn't as good in English. I think the fact that I couldn't understand everything. You know, the fact that I couldn't understand like completely all of it, I think was better, right? So anyway, I was getting dressed, right? Listening to Alf in Japanese. Yeah, dude, the laugh track is perfect. That's the most comforting part to me. Like the sitcom with the laugh track, it has this feeling like you're back at home and your parents have the TV on. You know, that's kind of what it feels like. It's very comforting. So I was getting ready listening to Alf, and I started noticing, I was like, wait, I can actually understand quite a lot. Japanese Breaking Bad dub? I don't think so. I don't know if it's a live studio audience or actual laugh track. Who knows? I think it's a laugh track. Just based on what I learned about Alf. So yeah, I was getting ready for my trip, listening to Alf, realizing like, hey, actually, this is really cozy. This is really good background noise. And before I knew it, I was kind of hyperfixated. So I get on the train, and normally I just sleep the whole way, right? 'Cause it's several hours of travel, and I normally just sleep the whole way. But I have some work I have to finish. I have some of my birthday merch that I'm working on. Cause spoilers! One of the items in my birthday merch is drawn by me. Right? You want to do a taping of some shows? No way! That's awesome. But so I get on the train, and I take out my iPad and I start working on some of my stuff, right? some of the art that I need to finish, because I am so sorry to my teachers. They have been on my ass. They're like, Mono, are you done yet? Mono, are you done yet? Mono, are you done yet? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not done. I'm sorry, I'm not as fast as the Japanese artist. I'm so sorry. This shit takes me forever. I'm so sorry. That's what I was working on before stream today and last night. But yeah, I was working on that and I was like, okay, might as well take advantage of my travel time and get some work in. Which I did, you know, I had my iPad on, and then, I still had Alf on my phone. So, my iPad, the stand for it is in such a way... Hold on. How can I show this to you? Hold on. How can I show this to you? There we go. Okay. So you know how like chairs on like, you know, like planes and trains and all stuff like that, right? Have little trays. So you know, I have my tray like this. And my iPad has like a little stand. My iPad looks like a sketchbook. I have a case on it that kind of looks like a sketchbook. So here's my iPad, right? And it sticks out a little bit right here. And then it has a little stand. So I had it right here. Right. I have my stand and everything. I have my drawings here. There's my pencil. I had a sandwich that I was eating too. And then it works enough that I can actually prop up my phone right here. So on here I had art. And then up here I had Alf. I was double screening it. So I had art on one and Alf on the other. Right there we go. And I had my AirPods on, so nobody knew that I had Japanese dubbed Alf directly into my ear holes, right? For all anybody knew, I was watching normal Alf, which, like, I thought might be a little embarrassing, but I figured, okay, you know, whatever, it's Alf, right? Like, there's worse things that somebody could be watching in public, right? So anyway, you know, this is just to kind of put some context to my trip, right? So yeah, Alf is a decent family show, you know, very normal, right? So I get on, you know, I'm like sitting there and I'm getting cozy. This old lady gets seated next to me, and we're very quiet, you know? Because you know how it is when you sit next to a stranger. You don't really talk to them. So... this lady, it was very cute. This is not Alf related, but... She's like messing with her phone. And... suddenly... like her video, like her phone starts going off like super loud with some video. Like max volume goes off, you know, on speaker with some video. And she starts freaking out. She starts like, you know, like basically like trying to figure out like, oh my god, what I do. And I look over to her and I'm like, do you need help? And she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, how do I turn the video off? So she hands me her phone and I teach her, like, because basically what had happened is she had some file with a bunch of video links. one of them opened up in the corner, right? Like picture-in-picture mode, when it just like it's a little picture, little video in the corner. And I turn it down for her. I show her how to pause it and everything, right? Very old lady, little grandma, right? It was very cute afterwards. She starts telling me how these are her her line dancing videos. That she goes to a line dancing class with all the other ladies. And I think she wanted to talk to me more. She was kind of chatty, but I wasn't feeling very chatty at the time. She starts telling me about these line dancing classes that she's taking. And she's like, oh, I take all these classes with everybody. And sometimes when you can't go to the class, they describe the steps to you. But I'm a visual learner, so I have to watch the videos. And so I have this whole list of all the line dancing videos. And I just wanted to see what I was missing, but oh my goodness, I didn't think the video was gonna play out loud. Thank you so much. Blah 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 blah. Right? So she I got on. Thank you. So it was very cute. I continued watching Alf. And every once in a while, right, like we stopped talking, right, like conversation stopped, and I would like go back to drawing, looking out the window sometimes, like watching Alf, and I could tell that this lady was watching Alf too. She was like, like she was standing next to me, and she'd just be like, and then the moment I moved my head, she'd be like. And it kept happening, right? I'd be focusing on my stuff, I'd be drawing, right? And she would just be like, she'd be like eavesdropping on my screen. And I would move my head and she'd be like doo-doo-doo, I wasn't watching anything. She was probably thinking like, why is this girl watching Alf? It was very cute. At one point, she was wondering like, "Oh, where are we?" And she saw me like pulling up my map, and I was like, "Oh, we're here," like. She's like, "How'd you do that?" And I told her, "Oh, just pull up Google Maps, right? It'll show you where you are." Right. So anyway, I arrive. And right away, I wanted to meet up with some friends, right? Some old VTuber friends. It was a friend and her husband, right? Very small little group of friends that I had met before. And so I go to meet them and they're like, "We heard you've been watching Japanese Alf." Just like, why is it spreading? Why do they know? It's like, they were laughing at me and I kept telling them, you guys don't understand. Japanese Alf is kind of fun. So it kind of became the in-joke, right? For the night. Anytime there was like dead silence, like somebody would reference Alf, right? And I'd just be kind of embarrassed. I'd just be kind of embarrassed, like. What did I do that night? We went to a dim sum place, which was very tasty. And then we drank a little. But I didn't want to drink a lot, so I drank a little bit. I might have gotten a little. No, I didn't know. That was the second day. I got hella drunk the second day. I got hella drunk the second day. The first day I didn't get very drunk. The first day I had maybe I had 3 beers the first day. But it was like spread out. I was on vacation, okay? And I wanted to try the local beers, so I was, I would show up at the restaurant and be like, yeah, give me whatever you got on draft, right? Who voices Alf in Japanese? I don't know, but the voice is actually kind of good. Anyway, do I have any pictures from the first day? Let me see. I don't think I have any pictures from the first day. Yeah, no. I think the first day my hands were pretty busy holding my bag, right? What do you guys think? What a animaniac sounds like in Japan? I know. I got hella drunk the other day, right? George Tokoro, apparently the Japanese voice of Homer Simpson. No way! Alf is Japanese Homer Simpson? That's awesome. That fucking rules. I'm good, welcome. Anyway, so joking around with my friends about Alf. So bedtime comes around, right? And I realize that I am still hyperfixated on Alf. Before I realize it, I have developed an entire hyperfixation on Alf. I had to know more about Alf. I had to know more about him. I had to learn everything I could, right? So I found out that there was an Alf animated series. Not only one, but there is two. Two Alf animated series. And they're all about Alf lore. I don't know how the series ends. I don't know how any... I still don't know much about Alf, right? So, I find out that there's two Alf animated series. And I shit you not, one of them is... One of them is animated by, Ghibli alumni. The same people that did Castle in the Sky and a bunch of legendary Japanese anime since, the 60s. So, it turns out that there's, legit an Alf anime done by Legendary Studios because I was watching the first episode of the Alf animated series. And I was just like, wait a minute. Why does Alf have Sakuga? Why is the animation in Alf a little too good? And I'm watching the first episode, and in the first episode of the animated series, Alf basically, he's basically like a pilot. Like an army boy in his planet. And he gets in a plane, right? And I start realizing, wait a minute. This isn't your usual cartoon. These spaceships have, insane amount of detail. And they have insane amount of soul. These spaceships are designed. And I start noticing that the fight scenes in the planes, I'm like, this is a little too good for Alf, right? So I start doing research. Yeah, it wasn't the made for VHS animation I expected. Hold on, I posted some screenshots on Twitter. You have to look at these. This is not I don't know how to I would show it on stream, but I don't think I can get away with it. Hold on. So look at this. This is this is a screenshot I took with my phone, right? look at my phone. But like, if you saw this, you would not think, like, you know, if I showed you this and I asked you, what anime do you think this is from? Right? Your answer would not be Alf. Your answer would not be Alf the animated series. Right? I was like, this is some like, you know, like Dragon Ball, you know, Akira Toriyama Ghibli kind of like designs, right? Like this is some like 80s anime, like 80s mecha anime designs, right? Do I know Al's real name? Yeah, his real name is Gordon Shumway. Yeah. And yeah, it turns out that the Alf anime is like this entire proper lore of Alf's life in his planet before he lands in the United States in the suburbs. It was really fascinating, honestly. So I had to learn more. I watched an episode, and then I watched, like, I started my recommendations on YouTube started becoming all Alf videos, and so I was like, fuck it, let's learn more about Alf. So I watched another video that was like 10 things you didn't know about Alf. It turns out that for the sitcom, it turns out that for the Alf sitcom, the entire cast hated each other. They hated each other. They absolutely hated recording the show. The guy that plays the dad, I guess, was a classical theater trained actor. And he was jealous of Alf and was jealous that Alf got all the funniest lines, which I think is so fucking funny. He was mad that this puppet was upstaging him. And so I guess they would get in fights all the time. The dad was a nightmare to work with. He would make all the other actors get in fights. He made like the child actor cry. Like all this stuff, right? And then because Alf was a puppet, they had to like build like entire holes into the sets so that the actor could stand up, you know, with the puppet, and like puppeteer, and like shots were like this where he's down on the floor kind of thing, right? And that the actors had to constantly be on edge because like there was a giant hole on the floor. It also turns out that Alf, when he is in the full body, like in a full body shot, it's actually a freaking 2'9" circus performer that plays Alf in those shots. This shit gets crazy, you guys. It gets really crazy. So I learned all this stuff about Alf, and by this point I was like, okay, that kind of sucks. I watched some Alf in English, and then I was like, all right, you know, I went to bed, right? By this point, this is the duration of my hyperfixation. I was hyperfixated for about like 3 days on Alf, maybe. So I didn't become an Alf encyclopedia. No. This story has a strange end. So yeah, I go to bed, I wake up, right? And by day 2, not really thinking about Alf anymore, right? You know, I'm kind of realize like, all right, I'm kind of over Alf, right? I wake up, I have McDonald's breakfast for the first time since I was a teenager. I had a McGriddle for breakfast, and wait, no, I'm getting the days mixed up. Hold on. No, I don't think I had anything for breakfast on the second day. Anyway, I'm looking at my pictures to see what I can find. The second day, I mostly met up with friends, and I drank. That's the day I drank. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Hold on. Check this out. Check this shit out. Hold on. It might be a huge thing. Hold on. Oh my god, never mind. Hold on. I knew it was gonna be an enormous picture. Hold on. Ah! Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. I knew it was gonna be an enormous picture. This is a picture of beer. This is a picture of beer. Basically, I goofed around until my friend and her husband and her other friend were ready. Cause like I said, I didn't buy a badge for the con. I just kinda loitered around. I just kind of loitered around and went around the city and explored some stuff, right? Went to some shops and just kind of like went exploring stuff, right? I didn't actually take as many pictures as I thought. So I wish I had more pictures to show you. But yeah, I got this, right? Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. I drank this. And I drank this with my like lunch. I had some like chicken. I had some spicy chicken, like karaage chicken, and had a big thing, like big pitcher of beer. I think I had like two glasses of beer, right, out of this. Did I drink straight from the pitcher? No. No, it's just that the pitcher was literally cheaper than getting like multiple beers. So, so I'll drink all that, right? Was feeling pretty good, right? 2 beers. I was like, cool, you know. I went around to some game stores and I bought. Let me tell you what I bought. Hold on. One of you was very excited about this on Discord yesterday. I bought some PS2 games. I figured I wanted to like buy some like Kusoge to stream, you know? Just wanted to like stream some you know, goofy stuff. So I bought Super Buzz Move, which is I believe Super Puzzle Bobble 2, right? So I bought this for the PS2. It was like less than $10. This isn't exactly Kusoge, but I wanted something to stream on my PS2, right? So I got Bust a Move, which is like Puzzle Bobble, right? Yeah. I literally bought this weekend, right? It was like $7. And then I also got this one. I'm very excited to stream. I think this is gonna be a very funny stream. I also got Herbs Sims in the City for the PS2. It was also $10. I think this is gonna be funny. I think this is gonna be pretty funny. Herbs Sims in the City. This game came out on Game Boy Advance, on everything. This game was everywhere back in the day. So I think it's gonna be fun. I don't think I'm gonna play it for multiple streams, but I think it'd be really funny for like one stream, you know? Yeah, it's a $10 game, alright. So I think that'll be really fun, playing Herbs in the City. And then I got one last game. This one isn't a Kusoge. but I wanted it anyway. Watch, you'll get addicted to it. I also got Shadow of the Colossus for PS2. So I got these 3 games this weekend. I thought it's a pretty good selection. They were all under $10. $10 or less. Right? Some good PS2 games. Right? So slowly building my PS2 collection. Yeah. Pretty good haul, right? Pretty nice haul, if I say so myself. Yeah, I think Herbs is gonna be wild. I think so. I think so. I think so. Yeah, one doesn't fit with the rest, right? Well, I got these 3, so we can play them whenever. Right? Look forward to the day when one finds a copy of We Love Katamari. I think they had it. I just was kind of on a budget. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. Please don't hyperfixate on her. I'll try not to. Sorry. So yeah, I'll try and play these sometime. I wanted to play Herbs this week, but I just didn't have time. I had a lot of other streams I had to do instead. So that was my haul. I got these. I feel bad because I went into the game store, and do you guys ever have this happen where like you walk into a game store and the shopkeeper is just a little too Genki, you know? They're a little too chatty and a little cringe. God, that must have been what it was like when I was working at the anime store. I was in this game store and this, you know, a bunch of girls come in and this shopkeeper is like making too many jokes and talking way too much and like being too loud and being really awkward, and I just remember feeling like I gotta get out of here. I'm getting debuffed. I'm losing HP being in here. Yeah, it was like that. So I got out of there. I went into some other stores. I saw like a music instrument store, some clothing shops. There was this one point where, so like, I think the spicy chicken I had the night before, either the night before or something like that, like, where is it? Let me see if the picture doesn't show too much. Yeah, okay, I can show the picture. It doesn't show me. Okay, cool. So I went into this freaking bathroom. I was walking around the city and my stomach was hurting. So I had to go to the restroom, right? So I think it was a food poisoning chicken. Yeah. And so, you know, I don't know if you guys know what it's like being in a city, like in the downtown of a city. But basically, if you're in the city and you need to use a restroom, good freaking luck finding a public restroom. It is very hard to find a public restroom in the city because they will all be customers only or anything like that, right? Thankfully, there was a lot of bars in the area. So I go into this bar and I had to check my ID to go use the restroom. I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, just let me in. And I go in there, and it's a freaking disco bathroom! Like, the walls are all mirrors. They have these like flashing lights that went with the music. They had a freaking disco ball in the bathroom. All these like party lights in there. They were blasting disco music, and I was just like, man, I just need to use the toilet. I just want to use the toilet. And I just remember, this is a little TMI, but it's funny. I just remember sitting there, you know, sitting on the toilet and thinking like, man, my stomach really hurts. What did I eat? And at the same time, like, the freaking disco ball is spinning and the freaking party lights are flashing. And there's disco music going on. Just like, this sucks. I hate the city. It's like a fever dream. It was a little insane. And it's so funny because at first I went into the bar thinking like, wow, this place is kind of cool. They have like a wall of like vinyl records, right? And then once I get out of the bathroom, I look around at like the kind of customers that were in this bar. And it's like, the best way I can describe the vibes of this bar were like single 40-year-old dad vibes. You know? Like single 40-year-old divorced dad bar. That's what it was like. Yeah, I was just like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Too many dads. Yeah, too many dads wearing polo shirts and I don't know what kind of bar it was. I don't know. It was very interesting. I like peeked at the drink menu, and of course it was like freaking $18 for a cocktail. I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying that. I'm paying $18 for a freaking cocktail. Like, no way. No way. So I get out of there. Explored a bit, right? And then when my friends were out of the convention, met up with them, and I went back to the place with the chicken that probably made my stomach really upset. But at the time, I didn't think it was that chicken, right? It was very funny that the people at that restaurant recognized me, and so, you know, there with my group of friends, we got even more pitchers of beer, and I got more chicken and more beer. That's when I got drunk. That's when I got real drunk. I think I had like 5 glasses of beer, maybe more at that point. And the funniest thing is that you ever just go to a Japanese restaurant on this, like, basically within kind of walking distance to an anime con. So it's like everybody in this restaurant is in freaking cosplay. There's like a Sailor Moon cosplayer next to our table, and there was a bunch of weebs there. So I was like, all right, it's fine. You know, this is the place to be, I guess. But gosh, you ever have to do the walk of shame to the bathroom drunk in a freaking bar? Let me give you a wrench. Hold on. There you go. So at this point, I had like 5 beers in me. I was giggling. my friends kept bringing up Alf, and I was, you know, like the moment there was like dead silence on the table, I was like, all right, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this, right? Like, Alf has an anime, and everybody's like, what? You know, and one of our friends was so like, they would get angry anytime I brought up Alf. It was very funny. But yeah, I had to stumble my way to the bathroom, and I was really drunk, so I would like sit on the toilet of this restaurant, and I would just be looking at Twitter on my phone. And I would come back and it'd be like, Mono, are you okay? You were gone for a while. And my drunk ass would just be like, sorry, I got comfy. I got comfy on the toilet. I'm sorry, I'm so embarrassing. It is a vibe though. And that toilet was really... It was really dark. It was like a really dark restaurant toilet. And here's a little mono fact. Sometimes in the middle of the night, right, I wake up to go pee. But I don't turn the lights on. I just leave the lights off sometimes. Because it's like, I don't need to turn them on. And it's the middle of the night. If I turn on the lights, I'm gonna get like flashbanged, right? Because it's like, it's super bright. So I just, you know, I just like use my phone as a lamp, right? Yeah, I go pee, right? Wash my hands, go get back in bed, right? Careful, splash zone. Yeah, I don't need to worry about aiming or splash zone, right? I don't need to worry about that stuff. So I don't know. I was very tired from walking around all day, and I don't know. It felt nostalgic to sit on the toilet in the dark. So I could just be going nowhere. I'm kind of just going on tangents. I'm gonna be real, like nothing crazy really happened on this trip. It was just like, I don't know, I just kind of needed some time away from the computer. You know what I mean? So sorry that my stories aren't super wild. But I just kind of, you know, I just needed some time away from home. That's all I really needed. So, sounds like a good time. So I drank a whole bunch. What else? I don't remember too much that happened on the second day. It was just pretty chill. I just kind of like, you know, it was just kind of like wandering around the city, meeting up with friends, right? At one point, we all went into the convention center. But because I didn't have a badge, I couldn't get in, right? I could only kind of get around the con center. So I sat down, watched a lot of cosplays go through. I got to see a fucking Arcurid from Type Moon from Tsukihime Arc. Smoking a cigarette, and I gotta say that was one of the most badass things I saw all weekend. I saw there was a lot of Dungeon Meshi cosplayers, which was kind of interesting. I've only seen a couple episodes of Dungeon Meshi. There was a lot of Dungeon Meshi cosplayers. There was a lot of course, freaking Genshin, Star Rail, everything. Everybody is a freaking Genshin. There was a lot of fucking Has-Been Hotel too. Like Has-Been Hotel and freaking whatever the brand that makes it is called. I don't know. There was a ton of that. There's a ton of those. I expected to see a lot of like Pomnies and Amazing Digital Circus or whatever. I only saw like one. I saw a couple. Yeah, Has-Been was around. I unironically saw like a couple Homestucks and like high effort Homestuck cosplays in the year 2024. I saw a lot of Cardcaptor Sakura, which I thought was nice. What else did I see? I saw a lot. Yeah. Homestuck in 2024. Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there is still Homestuck cosplays. Understandably, there were a lot of Dragon Ball cosplays, right? What else did I see a lot of? I didn't see that much Bocchi the Rock this time, which I saw a lot of last time I was at a convention, right? I only saw one Bocchi this year or this time at this con. What else? They learned to seal the gray paint so they don't leave it anywhere. Oh yeah, there was a lot of Frieren. Yeah. There was a ton of it. Not that much VTuber cosplay. I did see a Shy Lily cosplayer next to a Doki Bird cosplayer. They were walking down the street, so I saw a Shy Lily and a Doki Bird. I saw an Iron Mouse. I saw like a very small amount of Hololive cosplayers. A very small amount of Niji Sanji cosplayers. Yeah, I don't know. Oshinoko, I saw one Oshinoko cosplayer. Only one. I only saw one. I didn't see a single Among Us cosplayer. Didn't see any of that. Then, hold on, do I have any more pictures? Oh yeah, I went to a cool place. I saw some cool graffiti on the second day. Here, let me show you. Let me make sure that this building doesn't have anything super... Okay, that's fine, I can show this. Let me show you this cool picture. I took a lot of pictures of cool graffiti, because that's the kind of thing I like to go see when I'm in the city. So, check out this picture. Come on, it's enormous. Ta-da! I got to see this graffiti here. This is really cool. This is like a whole building like covered in graffiti. Just kind of in the middle of the city. I took a lot of pictures of it. I love this kind of stuff. This is really cool. This is super cool. You can look at it a little up close. Wait. Yeah. I thought this was awesome. So I took a lot of pictures of it. Honestly, I've actually been watching a lot of graffiti videos lately. Just like videos of people doing graffiti. I wish I had the balls to do it. Really? Like that's the most I can say. I kind of wish I had the balls to do it. But maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be able to do it. For now, I'm just watching videos on how people do graffiti and how they do that kind of stuff. Right? How am I with a spray can? I've only ever used spray cans for like projects and things like that. Right? So yeah. And then... What else? What else? I drew all this? Yeah, this all me. All me. What else? I wish I took more pictures. I did see this. I was very excited. I saw this graffiti that really spoke to me. Hold on. This graffiti in specific, special, or whatever. This one really stood out to me. Hold on. This is like the most mono graffiti I saw this weekend. This one really stood out to me. I had to take a picture of it right away. This is something I would make. So then, actually, later that night, so this was at a park in the city. Later that night, I was walking around the park again, and they were coloring it in. It was really cool. Can she show that? Very cute. Very cute. Little discount tabemono. It was very cute. I loved it. I loved it. So then, on the third night, I decided no more Alf. I do not want to see any more Alf. It was on the third night that I kind of decided, I think I've had enough Alf. I was hanging out with my friends, right? And, split a little early because my stomach was feeling kind of bleh, right? And I was feeling really tired. I don't know, I felt a little bad because, like, my social battery was not very high the whole weekend. But, I still was enjoying spending time in the city with friends. But I split kind of early, right? So... So yeah, it was bedtime. I decided no more Alf. I'm over Alf. And what did I watch instead? I don't remember. I just watched some YouTube. I don't remember what it was until I went to bed. I think I had some tacos at night because I don't know. The whole trip is already kind of a blur. Sorry. It's already kind of a blur. Then I don't remember if it was the last day or the day before, I went to a vintage market. And let me see if I can put this on stream. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this on stream. It might be a little nudie, so I have to censor it. Hold on. Any cool finds? No, I did not find anything cool at the vintage market. Because in the big cities, it's all fucking picked out. And it's all expensive. People wanted like $200 for some shit. Nah, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. Hold on, I have to censor this picture a little bit. Hold on, how do I censor this? Alright, I think this should be okay. I think this should be okay. There's this... There's this fucking magazine that cracked me up. You're a horse. We suck you off. You come all over us? We need fresh American men. 1-888 comfort kicks. This is just on a wall. And I love the question marks. We suck you off? You come all over us? Russians. What does it say? It says like ripe Russians. Hold on, I gotta look at the picture up close. Swedish sluts, Amsterdam freaks, lonely American lesbians. I almost kind of wish I bought it, but for 20 bucks, I'm not buying it just for the cover. No, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. That's the phone number you acquire and never let go, right? So I got that. At least I got this picture. I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. Surprise bag, you think so? What else? What else? I walked around a lot, basically. I walked around a ton. I had dinner at a pub where the food was really bad. And I felt bad because like I barely touched my food and and left. Barely touched my food and left. But you know, it's kind of like it's a city experience, you know? It wasn't very good there. And then what else? I had a taiyaki. I had, you know, some snacks. Yeah, at a club. No, it was like a pub. Like a pub, you know? Like a... Just like, I don't know, it was like a pub and I was like, alright, you know, I got a drink. The drink was good. But the food wasn't. Yeah, bar food tasting bad, not surprising. Yeah, it wasn't very good. That's okay. And then, instead I ended up eating tacos. Like about like a couple hours later. Because my stomach, the thing is like, aside from the food tasting bad, my stomach was like dying that day. Because it was like the day after I drank a bunch of beer. And had that chicken. So my stomach was like not holding up. Right? So I had like 2 tacos and I felt okay. I felt alright. And then the last day of my trip, I didn't leave until later in the day. So we went in a group to... Okay, so here's where the Alf story continues. Alright, everybody. Alright. Pay attention again. So this is where the Alf story continues, okay? Let me bring up the picture of Alf again. So... We all in a group go to another vintage market. Because that's the kind of stuff I love going to, right? So I was like, yeah, there's more Alf lore. This is like the end of my Alf hyperfixation. So I'm at this vintage market. Pretty cute stuff, right? I got some like fridge magnets, like alphabet fridge magnets. They were like 4 for $1. I got a little sticker. They had some cute stuff, some cute shirts. They had these trading cards that were like naked dudes with their wieners like fully erect and out. And they're like holding them and I'm like, dude, they just got this in plain view. They had those. They had a bunch of like random stuff, random junk. And I go over to this like aisle. Cause like lately the thing that I like doing lately at vintage markets is I like going through the t-shirt racks. because that's where you find all the insane, like, old t-shirts from, like, beach towns or the knockoff shirts or stuff like that, right? No. The naked dudes are not related to Alf, okay? But anyway, right? I go around the vintage market and I see an Alf animated series tote bag, and I'm like, yo, no way, they got Alf, right? And so I look over and I see this like pack of vintage Alf 50 States stickers. Let me see if I can find a picture. Hold on. It's like the US of Alf. Yeah, here we go. The US of Alf. I see these in the corner. Hold on. Oh, my hands came out. Sorry. 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 Oh, hold on. This picture's kind of big. So I see the United States of Alf, and I'm like, no freaking way. They got Alf stuff, right? And I thought, okay, this might be kind of cute. Like, this might be pretty cute, right? You know, Alf, you know, representing the, you know, the 50 states, right? And their stickers, and I couldn't tell if they were like one sticker or several stickers. So, you know, I'm like looking around, little packaging, right? And I notice that it's just very slightly open. Just like, because, you know, like old stuff like this, the glue starts kind of coming undone. And the glue starts separating. So I'm like... so I'm like, kind of like, you know, me being the little scoundrel that I am, I'm like, well, it's already basically open. Nothing will happen if I wiggle it open a little more, right? I just want to see what the stickers look like. So I wiggle it open, and I take out one sticker. And the very first sticker that I got was the Alabama Alf sticker. It was Alf in a bathtub with the background of the fucking Confederate flag, and he's singing fucking Dixie. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm just like, Alf? I'm just like, what the fuck, Alf? I'm like, yeah, this sure is the 80s, alright? It was like the most like whiplash fucking moment of the entire weekend. It was the most fucking whiplash moment of the entire fucking weekend. He's like, I like bring out the sticker, and I could not believe my eyes. I was like, huh? What? Alf? I put it back. I was just like, holy shit. Did I buy it? No. They wanted too much money for the fucking sticker packs. I'm sure the sticker's online somewhere, but I was just like, one of my friends was like, maybe I should get this so that nobody else does. But in the end, we left them there to be discovered by somebody else. So that's the end of my Alf weekend story. That's the end of the Alf lore for the weekend. You found it? Oh my god. Let me see. Did you find the right one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. Yeah. 1987. Quite the Alf art, right? Anyway, what's the last thing of the weekend I can show you guys? I went to this cool diner where that's been around since the 50s. And the food's alright. The food's pretty good, right? Like standard diner fare. But I got to draw a very cute little thing. Here, let me show you. Basically, in this diner, they have pictures taped all over the wall and the ceiling and every single wall, right? It's this old diner that's been around since the 50s. And yeah, their whole thing is they have drawings, crayon drawings that people make all over the wall. So I took mine. Here, let me show you my drawing. You might have already seen it on Twitter. But this was the drawing that I made. I made this. Was there natural music playing in the jukebox? No, they had one of those jukeboxes where you can like choose what to play, and I wanted to play Aphex Twin and like other random stuff, but it didn't work. So yeah, I drew this with crayon, and I was being a little tryhard. I had this little like mini paint set with me in my bag. It's like lately when I go traveling, right? If there's one thing I learned from my grueling travels back in January, when I did ALA, Mocap Studio, and MagFest back to back, was that, you know, I learned to pack light. So I don't really bring, like, you know, I usually always bring a sketchbook with me when I travel, but I don't bother bringing all my markers and stuff like that anymore, right? So I brought this little mini paint set, so that at least, you know, if I needed colors, I had something, right? So sure enough, I started dipping it into my glass of water at this diner. Started doing watercolors at the diner. And yeah, this is out there. If you somehow magically stumbled across this old diner that I went to, then look by the bathrooms. Go by where the bathrooms are. It might be up there. It might be up there. You might be able to see it in person. I wanted to tape it on the bathroom door, but instead I put it by some other area. So yeah. Go check by the bathrooms. It's up there. If you ever go there, if you ever find this place, you can go see it. And honestly, I love that place because like there was all sorts of like insane, like unhinged stuff on the walls. One of the tables had a drawing of Germa eating a burger. One of them had a really like dejected Shrek. There was pregnant Sonic on the walls. There was like Full Metal Alchemist. There was everything. There was everything up on those walls. So, yeah. So if you ever end up there, you too can see it in person. I hope it stays there for a while. I think they only keep drawings up for maybe like, I don't know, like a couple months up, maybe a year, right? So I don't know how long it'll stay up, but did I say Pregnant Sonic? Yes, there was Pregnant Sonic. Anyway, at this diner, I got to have biscuits and gravy for the very first time ever. I'd never had biscuits and gravy for breakfast. And it was pretty good. It was biscuits and gravy, but it also had sausage and eggs. It was so fucking much food. I couldn't finish it. Yeah. Couldn't finish it at all. The Christian go there. Dude, there was a Christian drawing. I mean, it wasn't by Christian, but like there was a drawing of Christian on the wall. Like, I don't think it was by Christian, but there was a drawing of Christian on the wall. So that's how wild this place was. Like the variety and the drawings on the wall was insane, right? So so anyway, so yeah, that was kind of my trip. So wait, so there's more of the trip actually. So on the way home, right? This is actually one of the cutest little experiences. On the way home, you know, I get comfy, and I was hoping that there was gonna be nobody seated next to me, right? I wanted the window seat all to myself, and I wanted the aisle seat to remain empty. I was being a little selfish, but I knew that that wasn't the case because they were like, "Oh, we sold out all seats, so you know, like don't hoard the seats, right?" So right next to me, this lady gets seated, and she's wearing like a high visibility vest and has a cane, and is being escorted by the staff. And this is really antisocial of me to think, but I was very tired by this point on the road, like on the trip back, right? So I was like, man, somebody's got to sit next to me, like. Am I gonna have to like help somebody? I just wanted to sleep the whole time, right? So instead, right, this lady, she's very nice and very chatty, and she introduces herself to me. And I'm like, "Oh, hi, I'm Mono," right? Like she sticks out her hand. I shake her hand, and she's very, very friendly. So I'm like, "All right, Mono, time to stop being antisocial. Chat with this person, right?" So it turns out she was like an older blind lady. She asks me like, "Oh, what are you in town for?" Right? And so I tell her like, "Oh, you know, I was feeling a little stressed, so I took a little trip up to, you know, the anime convention, and you know, to see some friends." And so I asked her like, "What are you in town for?" And she tells me that she was in town to see a legendary scientist do a talk. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Like, I wish I could say, you know, the name of the scientist, but it's a scientist that I'm pretty sure everybody has heard of here. So she was telling me how incredible it was, right? It was really, really fascinating. Then she tells me, she starts telling me excitedly about her day, and she tells me that she went to the aquarium. And I said like, "Oh man, yeah, I kind of wanted to go to the aquarium too, but it was really expensive to get in." And she's like, "Well, I got it for free." And that's when I find out she's blind, because she's like, "You know, I went up to the staff and I told them, 'Hey, I'm blind. Is there anything for me to do here at the aquarium?'" And I was so surprised because like I guess it sounds a little insensitive of me, but it's like I'm not somebody that has interacted with a lot of blind people before. So I guess the best way I can word it is like I didn't know how to tell, you know? That somebody is blind. And this lady was traveling all by herself using her, her phone like nothing, right? So she was telling me that, they took her to the tide pools for free. She got to touch some sea urchins. And got to touch some like starfish and stuff like that. She was very excited about it. Yeah, sometimes you can't tell at all, right? And we're just kind of talking about her days, and I'm like, oh, actually, this lady's really sweet. Like, she's really chatty, she's really nice, she's really sweet. We start talking more about things, and I notice that when she uses her smartphone, she just holds it up to her ear. And it has a screen narrator on, but at like 5x speed, like super, super fast. Like it narrates her entire screen, but like super, 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 duper fast, right? And I'm so intrigued. I'm like, huh, interesting. Like I didn't know this is what it was like. So we're talking more, right? And she tells me what she does. She's like, I teach classes to blind people and people that have lost their vision on how to basically live their lives again, like how to like independently live their lives again, how to learn to live their lives again. And I was just like, wow, I actually had never thought about this, right? I had never thought about like what happens if you go blind one day, right? Because there's a lot of reasons you could go blind out of nowhere, right? Some sort of accident, right? Medical condition, genetic condition you didn't know about. Like there's like a jillion reasons that you could suddenly lose your vision and go blind, right? You could go totally blind or go partially blind, right? She was totally blind. So she was like explaining to me, that like when you lose your vision, especially as an adult, a lot of people get really depressed. And she told me a lot of people get really suicidal because their entire way of living suddenly is upside down and they don't know how to live anymore. And I was so fascinated. I was just like, yeah, you're right. Like, if I lost my vision suddenly, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Like, all of a sudden you can't use your phone, you can't use your computer. How do you cook? How do you clean? How do you get around? Like, you lose your independence as an adult. Like, if you don't have anybody around to help you, like, what do you do? Like, how the fuck do you manage, right? So it was super fascinating hearing her like talk about how like, yeah, she teaches people how to cook, teaches people how to like, how to get around and how to use their smartphone and how to use the internet and like, basically like get back to real life and get back to, everything that they were doing before. And she was very like encouraging. She was telling me that like, yeah, people like sometimes people get very like stubborn because sometimes people will only lose a partial amount of their vision. But she was like very like saying like you have to learn as if your vision was completely gone, because you never know if your partial vision is temporary or not. Like you never know if you're gonna have residual vision for a little bit or if it's gonna be gone, So she was like talking about how she teaches all this stuff. Like teaches people how to use their smartphones and teaches them how to do all this stuff, and I was just so fascinated. It was so cool. And we just keep talking and talking and talking. She tells me her whole life story. I tell her my whole life story. She asked me what I did for a living, and I told her that I was a voice actress for cartoons. Because like, how the hell do you explain to an old lady, right, what a VTuber is? So she asks me what I do, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a voice actress for cartoons. And she's like, yeah, oh, great, that's so cool. Like, blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I work for a company, and You know, voice actress for cartoons. You know, we go on trips sometimes and go to events, right? Yeah, I mean, that was the best way I could describe it to her. Cause like, how am I, you know, like, how do you describe VTubers to somebody that's blind, right? In the past, when I was in an Uber on the way to the airport for ALA, I told an old man I was an actress. And I told him, oh yeah, that's usually what I tell people. I tell them I'm a voice actress. And this old man was so impressed. He was like, "Oh my god, you're an actress? On your way to Los Angeles?" It's a little ego boost for me. But yeah, I told this lady I was a voice actress. She was very impressed, right? She was telling me all about her life story. How... she even told me about, like, you know, her old romance. That she wanted to move to Ireland because there was this man that she was in love with in Ireland. And he passed away, so now she doesn't know what to do. And she's been unemployed. And then she's been learning Irish. She was telling me about a trip she took to New York where she went to, what's it called, like FA Shorts or something like that. And like she was so excited about the toys. I find out she's a big Disney fan. So I tell her all about like Disneyland. And of course I'm being a little weeb, right? I'm like, oh, telling her all about like Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea, and she's like super excited about it and super stoked. And I didn't realize she actually had like a Disney purse, which was really cute. It was really cute. Oh, they wanted a business. Oh, that sucks. She was telling me all about it, right? And then I told her, cause like many years ago I did a 5K run with my mom and my sister at Disneyland. And she was telling me that she really likes running and like not like she likes doing like races like that, like kind of like marathon races like that. And so I told her like they actually have one at Disneyland. You can sign up. It's not very expensive. It's only like $100 to sign up. And you do a 5K race throughout Disneyland in the morning before the park opens. You know, with a bunch of other Disney fans, you run around the park and behind the scenes. And like behind the park and everything, and she was so intrigued. She's like, "Oh my god, I gotta go sign up. Like I'm gonna go look it up tomorrow." So I tell her all about that. Then she's like tells me more about like what she's into. She tells me lately that, you know, she's really into baking and cooking. And so here's let me bestow upon you all the tip that she gave me. This old lady taught me that if you ever need to make your own powdered sugar at home, you mix 1 cup of sugar with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and you grind it up. And she brought that up because she was very excited. She bought a mortar and pestle while she was out in the city. And she like took it out of the box and everything. She let me hold it, and it was like nice and hefty. It was like a marble one, right? Let me hold it. She was so excited. She had the biggest smile on her face, showing me this, and was telling me all about cooking and everything. When then we started connecting, because I was complaining about, you know, the amenities in the rooftop here, and how I don't have a dishwasher, and how the pipes are always like, you know, the water always comes out brown, and how the lights in my kitchen flicker like crazy, and how everything falls apart, and yet they want a fucking arm and a leg for the rent here, you know? We were talking about all this stuff and being all nostalgic about like she was like, "Oh, I live in a house now," but like we were talking about how much we hate doing the dishes and things like that. She was telling me about how when she lived in an apartment she would get like a portable dishwasher, and she was telling me to get one. It was so cute. Anyway, we ended up talking for hours, non-stop for hours. I didn't sleep at all the whole time. I didn't work on anything else. I just ended up talking to this lady for hours. And it was so cute. It was so sweet. It was, I think, one of the most memorable things of the whole trip. Is just talking to this old blind lady the entire trip home. It was really lovely. I hope I see her again one day. We didn't exchange information because it's like, you know, what am I gonna do? Text her? Like, you know, like, it's this random old lady I met, you know, traveling. You know, what am I gonna do? Like, talk to her? Like, you know, I guess I could, but, you know, the age difference was very big between us. So yeah, I just kind of like, you know, hope to see you again one day, you know? Like, I hope one day I stumble upon her. I hope I see her one day. I think it'd be fun. So, and that was my trip. I got home really late at night. I got home at like midnight, close to 1 a.m. I had a bag of popcorn chicken with me that I carried the whole way through the trip. I stood in my freaking kitchen. I took my pants off. I took like most of my clothes off. Took my pants off. Stood in my kitchen, grabbed a beer from the fridge. And ate my cold popcorn chicken standing up in the kitchen while drinking my beer. And then I went to bed. And I went to bed, and that was the end of my trip. Ultimately, it was a real Misato moment, I'm not gonna lie. Ultimately, I gotta say, I regret not getting a badge for the convention. I regret not going into the convention itself. Basically, the reason I didn't get one was because last year I went to the same convention and all my friends were there. Like, all my friends. I met like a gajillion VTubers and I was getting drunk all the time. I was being a real party girl last year. So I was like, whatever, you know. Last year I didn't even go into the con. I don't need a badge this time. But this year nobody went. Nobody went to the con, so there was nobody there. And then like I did have a friend that was in town, and I feel really bad because like I kept messaging her, being like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm in town," but then like my stomach kept feeling crappy, and I kept feeling so tired and exhausted, right? So I feel bad I didn't get to meet her. But after that, yeah, I got home, I got in bed, and that's when I saw you guys being chivo-fied in the Discord, and I have a really nice warm memory of like, you know, flopping down into bed. Cause I always check Discord before bed. Like when I get in bed and I get under the blankets, I always check Discord. And I have such a warm memory now of popping into bed after eating my chicken and drinking my beer, you know, getting ready for bed. Looking at my phone and looking at Discord and just seeing like, welcome back, Chivo, 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 welcome back, Chivo. It was the cutest freaking thing ever. The cutest thing. It was the freaking absolute cutest. And I just remember having this big smile on my face and thinking like, man, they're the best. This is awesome. I love you guys. It made me really happy, so thank you. Seriously, it was the best thing to come home to. Because I did miss you guys. You know, like I miss you guys a lot, so I'd love to live a life like that lady. Doesn't matter if I ended up sad or happy, but just able to connect with someone, a stranger no less, and just exchange stories. Man, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. I love that kind of stuff. Honestly, you know, I can be a shy girl, and you know, after everything, it was just so nice to just have like a genuine human connection with a stranger. It was a really beautiful connection. I don't know. I was really happy. I was really... I don't know. It made me really happy. And then seeing you guys, you know, like, welcome me back home made me even happier. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Ooh, ah. It put me in such a beautiful mood. It was so pretty. So cute, you know? I don't know how else to describe it. It made me so happy. Yeah. Oh. No, that was my trip. That was my trip. I kind of wish I had more stories to tell you guys. But I didn't do that much. I didn't do that much. I just kind of wanted some time away from the rooftop, some time away from my deadlines, and time away from work. You know. I wish I had wild stories to tell, cause like at ALA and at MagFest, I stayed up until like freaking 5 in the morning every day. And then this weekend, I think I went to bed at like 11, 12, you know? Like I went to bed early every day. I don't know if you're already done with Alf. This is really gonna ruin the marble statue I had commissioned of you and Alf making love at the Parthenon. It's okay, I'll still take it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still enjoying Japanese Alf. But it's definitely... I definitely went on a freaking adventure. Sometimes it doesn't have to be wild stories. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess everybody thinks I'm kind of a party girl. I'm not gonna lie, I can have my party girl streak. Hi, Ampai. I can totally have my party girl streak. But I just kind of wanted like a... You know, kind of a calm time away from home this time. I just kind of wanted to be away. You know? So, yeah. That's really it. I don't have... what else to tell about the trip? I really regret not getting... I really regret not getting a badge. I wish I had... But, yeah, I was being responsible this time. I was being pretty responsible. I drank a little bit, but I didn't get like drunk, you know? I got pretty tipsy, but I didn't get like drunk. Had fun hyperfixating onto Alf. And yeah, honestly, I really needed some time away from my computer. I have a lot of deadlines and they've been like really kind of grinding on me, and like I felt really bad because my last meeting with Sensei, I was like really... She could probably tell I was really like exasperated, and I was really just kind of like... Not freaking out, kind of a little. I was really just kind of like, like panicked the whole time I had my meeting with Sensei. And I think she could kind of tell. She was like, well, I don't want to put any more, you know, like deadlines on you. But she's like, we do gotta get this stuff done. I was like, yeah, I know, I'll get it done. So that's why this week is a little lighter than before. Because I have to. I have to. Deadlines piling up is making me go crazy. I gotta make sure I finish my birthday merch because my freaking birthday is in like 2 weeks. So I need to finish that stuff like right now. But I managed to relax a bit. Uh, and I want to say thank you to everybody that hung out in the side tube last night. We watched a bunch of art videos and we watched some music videos. And then we ended the night watching a bunch of like 90s anime openings. That was really fun. So thank you to everybody that hung out around there. Let's do it. Thank you. I will. Have I also been infected with Costco, guys? What is that? I don't think so. What's Costco, guys? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what that is. We're still the birthday party! Yeah! Yeah. So, yeah. The streams this week might be a little short. But just, I hope you know that I am here still. You can always hang out with me on the Discord. I'll probably be doing a lot of side tubes this week. And hanging out a lot outside of streams. I might do a Twitter space here or there. I was thinking actually of maybe doing one in a little bit. I have these bath salts, these like onsen bath salts that I want to use. I want to tidy up my bathtub and maybe take a bath. I'm just like really seeking like real relaxation this week, so I might take a nice bath and I might do a Twitter space while I do it because it sounds kind of nice, right? Sounds comfy. Yeah, I think so. Relax, Max. Yeah. You can hear me waiting around. I don't know. Today, this week, I'm in the mood. I want to like, you know, I wanna snuggle up and I wanna watch stuff together. And I want to, you know, spend good, happy, quality time and relax. And we can relax for a little bit and then we'll go back to going crazy next week. I hope that sounds good too. I hope you... how do I say this? I hope you like this side of me too. I hope this side of me is okay too, you know? Cause Monet can be a calm, cuddly girl too sometimes. You know? I'm glad you guys don't mind. I'm just kind of in that mood, you know? I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing to mention. Yeah. Plus, I'm still a little embarrassed after my last ASMR. Anyway, I think that might be it for me today. I got more stuff to work on. I am probably gonna... Here's the thing, is that like, I have a lot of stuff to do this week, but man, like not to sound really needy, but I don't know, I'm really in the mood to spend time with you guys. Like, especially this week. I feel really like I I need a lot of attention and I want to give a lot of attention this week, and I want to do it on you guys a lot this week, and it sucks because I have so much stuff to do. Always do a working Zatsu. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I could. I think if I get on stream, I'm gonna talk. If I go live, I'm gonna be yapping. Like, I don't think I could. I don't think I could like stream and work at the same time. I feel like if I'm on stream, then I'm gonna be yapping and I'm and I'm gonna get super distracted. So, you know. You know. This is work doing stream right now. You should engage my Japanese alp. It do be like that, right? Start working and alp comes up. Right! Right! You're in a yapping competition and your opponent is Monet. Yeah, when I'm live, I want to just talk with you guys. I don't want to work. Right? Meh. So maybe tonight on the side too we can watch some stuff together. Or maybe if I get in the bath, I'll do a Twitter space. I think that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. I'm just happy to be back. Sounds nice, sounds like a plan. Yay! 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 And then, I promise next week I'll spoil you all with an extra nice ASMR. Okay? I'll do a very nice, loving, doting ASMR next week. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'll even try to do like a lotion ear massage. And then maybe I'll brush your hair. And I'll give you head pats. Yeah, I'm finally gonna yell into the mic. Make sure you don't go too long. No, it'll be normal, I think. Maybe. Yeah, no promise. No promises. Ooh. I'm gonna like put your stream on so I can build my new bed and listen in the background, but it's still not built and it's nearly 3 AM now. I'm sorry! I wanna say too, thank you to... I know a lot of you... yeah, I got the wig out. I got some wigs out. I know a lot of you... went through some of my VODs this week. And that makes me really happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for enjoying my VODs and my old content still. I know some people went through like my Valhalla streams. And that makes me extra happy. Right? Cause like Valhalla is a game that I streamed knowing that, you know, the numbers on it weren't gonna be crazy, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to, right? So yeah. I'm glad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm happy. The high like VOD, dude, that's a crazy VOD. The high like stream did that entire game in one sitting. That was the stream was crazy. Makes me happy. Well, if you are a VOD tabemono, if you're watching this not live, hi. Especially to you, hi. If you're listening right now after the stream is over, hi. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and work on some of my birthday stuff a little bit more. I think not to hype it up too much, but I think you guys are gonna go crazy for the birthday merch. It has been cooking for a while. I had to kick and scream and throw a little fit to make some stuff happen. And shout out to one of the project managers for making it happen. Cause I had some big ideas for the birthday merch. And I had been planning it for months, right? Cause I had a very clear vision about what I wanted for birthday merch. And so I'm just really happy for you guys to be able to see it, right? I had an insane amount of input into everything. So I hope you enjoy it. And next stream will be tomorrow with Petalite at 6 p.m. I am probably gonna get some drinks. I think drinking and driving will be kind of fun. I think it'll be fun. And yeah. Pay attention to Twitter. I might do a Twitter bath space today. Cause I kinda need one. I kinda need one. Yeah, in Mario Kart. Oh, I don't wanna go, but I need to. But I don't wanna. I just wanna stay here. The sharpness of my teeth. I might be a little stinky right now, just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. I haven't taken a shower since I got home from my trip. Why did I tell you guys that? So, I really need a bath. So, don't freaking sniff, you weirdo! Stop going sniffa, freaks! You freaks! Yo, freaks. Don't say Mono Musk. Don't say Musky, shut up! Oh my god. I take it back. You guys are the worst. I'm just kidding, you're not. Anyway, I'll see you guys all later. Until then, you can conceptualize the aroma, I guess. I love you all. I hope to see you again soon. I'll let you know on Discord and Twitter if I do a side 2, which I probably will. Side 2 while I work, and I'll probably do a Twitter bath space. I'm gonna be real, I wish I could just spend the whole day with you guys, and I might. I very well just might. But I, you know, I gotta make sure I work on other stuff. So, thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Let me set up my raid. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. I set up my raid. I love love you all. What color today? None. I'm not wearing any. I haven't. I've just been wearing the same t-shirt since I got back. The same big t-shirt. Sorry. Anyway, I'll see you all. I hope you all have a good night. I love you all. Mwah! Mwah! Don't say mono da da da. Take it easy, everybody. And say it with me. Oh, it's curry! Oh, it's curry! Bye bye! Bye bye! Bye bye! Mwah! Mwah! Bye! You're imagining the smell, huh? You little freak? Huh? You imagining my pits in your face, huh? Smelling it? You really are a dog. You really are a dog. Just like a dog. Sit! Sit, you filthy little dog! You're my dog, though. Mwah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. You guys are so cute. Mwah.